Welcome everyone to Chapter 2 of Tell Me Why. This game, that first chapter, was incredible. I loved the story, I loved how it was told, how we wandered through their lives together to learn about each of these characters individually and together. The challenges they faced alone and the challenges that they faced together. We have Tyler and we have Allison, and they are siblings, twins in fact, that share a very special supernatural bond. And throughout these chapters, they are trying to uncover the dark, scary past that set them on their path going forward. Now, I won't spoil anything. If you have not watched Chapter 1, I recommend you stop this video now, go watch that one, and then come back here to continue on with us. However, if you are caught up, thank you so much for your support. Thank you for coming in to hang out with me, to explore these stories and talk about them with me. And I am looking forward to not only this chapter, but the one after, and the one after, and the one after, and the one after. So thank you for being a part of my early chapters while we explore the chapters of these games. Okay, enough being cheesy. Let's get into this.
Once upon a time, in a deep and ancient forest, there lived a pair of crafty goblins.
The crafty goblins did everything together, until one day, when darkness overwhelmed the big wooden house in which they lived.
Blamed for the darkness, Brother Goblin was forced to leave the forest, while his sister had to stay behind.
Ten years later, they were finally reunited, and together, they decided to confront the darkness in the big wooden house.
Though they sought the help of their friends in the forest, they found that no one wanted to delve into the long-gone past.
This is how the goblins found themselves alone in the woods, trying to discover why darkness had submerged the big wooden house.
Tomorrow we should play Compass and North Star in the woods.
Be sure to wear your hat then.
You be sure to wear your hat.
All right, who wants ice cream?
Me!
Eat up. Without a word, she went out and buried the tiara in the ground beneath the sapling. And as the final scoop of dirt fell, the tiara felt truly gone, and with it, the final link to her old self. She could only go forward and find a new place for herself in this world, where she was no longer truly a princess in a tiara and a beautiful gown, but a wan woman, alone in a deep and ancient wood. And that was how the princess lost her most precious treasure, and her title.
I don't like that story. There were no goblins, and it was depressing.
We won't read it again.
I love you, Mom. Not me. Just kidding. Love you, Mom.
Mwah. I love you too. Sleep well and dream, my doves.
Ollie? Ollie? What a waste. Allison! Ollie! Allison, help! I need to call for help. Allison. I killed Mom. I killed her.
Wow. What an intro to chapter 2.
Okay. No. We're not letting ourselves do this again. Come on. Up. Mind-numbing labor's a great way to forget your troubles.
Yep.
Can't we just have coffee instead?
No. On your feet, soldier. Let's take a break from packing and sort out the furniture. If we get enough done, I'll drive you into town and buy you a gallon of ice cream.
Mint chocolate chip, 2 gallons. Let's do this.
Good choice. It's my favorite kind of ice cream.
Goblin face is keep. $sign is donate or sell, and trash can is, well, trash. By the way, I cleared out most of the stuff from the bathroom this morning, but I left you the toilet.
How very generous of you.
Thanks.
Crummy table and wobbly chairs.
Let's try to sell it.
We could make some pretty good money if we sell this. And I know I'd end up eating on the couch most of the time anyway.
Oh, God. What's that smell?
Smells like delicious garbage. Ooh, yes, delicious indeed. Or could it be Stinky Pants Sam? Oh, Stinky Pants Sam!
Come on now. Sam got that smell getting a skunk out of our barn. Be nice.
A skunk? What did you do to her? Is she okay?
Sure is. She just went hunting for food and couldn't get back out. All she needed was a little nudge to get her on her way.
Good guy,
Sam
Sam.
Kansky, hero of skunk kind.
I remember being super impressed by him, and it made me want to be a wild animal superhero too.
Is that a real job? Can I be a wild animal superhero? Sounds honestly kind of cool.
You hungry? We have a whole lot of nothing.
I was hoping maybe you could make me one of those pickle and ketchup sandwiches.
I'm sorry, sir. We are all out of pickles today. Could I interest you in a ketchup-only sandwich? Looks like there's still a bottle back here.
Ew.
Says the guy who used to eat peanut butter with ranch.
Ugh.
So good.
Oh, God, that's... What is wrong with you, sir? Ooh, dump in... Oh, okay. Yeah, I've seen recipes for this. Have any of you guys tried a dump-in cake where you have a can of cherry pop or soda, crushed pineapple, and not walnuts, but chocolate chips? Nice. That sounds delicious.
Ancient appliances, you are staying here.
Yes.
Although, that oven looks in okay enough shape.
No way. We are not moving the oven.
Okay, fair enough.
Ugh, gross stain is gross.
What happened?
Some unfortunate spillage that brought about the end of indoor tea parties. I hid the stain with my toys, forgetting that they would eventually be picked up.
Brilliant move, Ronan.
Well, I seem to recall a time you stole an egg, put it on the couch, and sat on it because you wanted a pet chicken.
We don't talk about that.
Uh-huh.
Well, at least I didn't leave a stain.
That's such a kid thing to do. It's like, I know chickens come from eggs, and I vaguely know how it's supposed to work. So I'm gonna see if I can make one.
Lasagna!
Finish your salad first. Thank you, Tessa. You're a lifesaver.
Oh, don't worry about it. They're just leftovers from the restaurant.
What about Volcano? She needs to eat her lunch too.
Oh, you're quite right, love.
She can have my corn.
Here you go, little one. You must be hungry too.
Looks like Tessa didn't have that broom up her ass back then.
What was Volcano, huh? Who was Volcano? Was it a turtle? Hey.
What's this doing down here? Is that gum? Ugh. I guess that was probably me. What to do with this?
I mean, might as well try to sell it, right?
Maybe someone would be willing to refinish it.
What you can't sell, you just donate or send to junk. Okay, I take it the couches are probably gone with them. What about this little table? Yeah, okay. The chair? No? Nothing? Anything? I think we had one over here. Yep.
I guess it's finally time to take these pictures down.
Yeah, still deciding what to do with them.
I mean, most of them are pretty happy memories.
I guess.
You look cute here.
That's not me. I mean, it is, but
But not really. I get it.
it's just weird. Seeing myself like that again. Damn. Didn't think a picture could throw me like this anymore.
Has therapy helped at all?
Oh, yeah, definitely. My therapist really heard me when I said I was a guy. And she helped me get ready for the reactions I'd get, you know? It's dealing with other people that's been way harder than figuring myself out. At the end of the day, being able to look in the mirror and see Tyler, that's made the biggest difference. Which is why I'm scheduling my top surgery as soon as we sell this house. No more putting a binder on every morning. God, that sounds fucking amazing.
Yeah, totally. Just so you know, I'll be there to help out when you do. Whatever you need.
Thanks.
All right. What's your verdict, Ronan?
You know what? I'll keep a few. To remind us how far we've come.
Oh, good.
Oh man, I love this one.
Why do I look so pissed? I remember loving this.
Maybe because Marianne was sticking a camera in your face?
Come on, honey, smile like Allison.
Hold up your fish.
It's not my fish anymore. Allison stole it.
My sister, the fish thief.
You were just being bratty.
Was I, though?
Yes. All I did was help clean it when we were out on the porch. Eddie had to force you to share.
Yeah, you butt.
Allison, I asked you to clean up the coffee table 3 times already.
Oops. I forgot.
Come on.
All right. I'll clean it up.
Thanks. While you do that, I'll check out the furniture. I'm guessing you want to keep the coffee table?
Yeah. Is that okay?
Sure. I'm not really planning on bringing furniture to Denali. And if I need a base in Juneau, you'll have all the furniture I need.
How very non-committal of you. All right. I'll keep it.
I forgot about those toys.
I really like that armchair.
It'll look sharp next to your tree stump nightstand.
I'll be the most stylish mountain man ever. But I was actually thinking it should go in your library.
Library?
Ooh.
We may not even have a living room.
I have faith in you.
Oh, I don't know. The prospect of keeping a chair in a library. You got me.
Maybe it'll be salvageable with a deep clean?
What am I missing here?
And finally, I hate to say it, but the couches get a one-way ticket to the dump.
No protest here. I think I have permanent knee damage from a decade of bumping into the corner of those damn things.
Well, then that's it for the living room. You are relieved from your duties.
Ah. I don't know. They're kind of cool. I like this one with the bears on it. I would have kept that one at least. This one probably could have done with some refurbishing.
He's not gonna jump up and do the cha-cha.
What about me? I want to clean the fish too. It's not even your fish. You didn't catch anything. Ugh, only because you wouldn't stop talking and scared all the fish away.
Keep your eyes on what you're doing. Allison, when we're done with this, you can take over and do the other one. That sound fair?
Yes.
Sounds like a rough day for them.
Kind of being a brat.
Starting the fire again?
Yeah, I'm gonna boil some water. You want something to drink?
Yeah? Uh-oh. We'll go with
Would you
coffee.
rather have instant coffee or instant coffee?
Nah, sorry. I'm more of a tea person. Get it? Tea. As in,
How long have you been waiting to make that joke?
longer than I'm willing to admit.
I am so glad Eddie came through on the caffeine.
Shh, did you hear that?
The Ice King is sending us a warning. That's a nice face.
I wonder if my horse figurine is still in there.
You're what now?
You know, my blue toy horse. With the kind of melted face. The one you stole from me.
What? That never happened.
Yeah, it did. I won it at that little Halloween carnival they had at the school every year. You grabbed it and hid it in the pot. Then when I tried to get it back, you said there was a snake inside too.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold on. I think I remember the snake part, but you didn't win that horse. I did. And you were crying because you hadn't won anything, so I gave it to you.
That makes no sense. Why would you hide it if you gave it to me?
Because kids are kids?
Because it was mine and I didn't want you to have it. Did you ever think of that, bro? No, you didn't.
For your punishment, said the Ice King, you shall be banished from the forest. And if you dare come back before the new moon, you shall feel my anger in your gut. Hear it in the wind. Whoosh!
Do you think the Ice King would really react that way? He may be intimidating, but he's always fair and never mean.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Maybe he tells the goblins to help the people they hurt instead?
Great idea, sweetie. Why don't we think about it at dinner? I'll put everything away for safekeeping while you go wash your hands.
Can you put them in the binder so they don't get stained?
Of course, love.
What a neat teaching moment for her.
I still think my dark and twisty version was better.
We put so many hours into that book.
Yeah. Our binder was full of extra drawings and incomplete stories. Think they're all still in the kitchen drawer?
We should go take a look.
On it. You gonna look for me? Alright.
Come check this out.
I was here first.
Allison's first drafts. Right. 'Cause I didn't contribute at all.
Come on. I know you did. I can't believe she kept all these.
You'd think putting them on the fridge for a couple of weeks would have been enough.
You know how we thought of ourselves as the goblins? Did you ever get the sense that maybe Marianne was the princess in the stories?
Yeah. She called her bedroom the princess's sanctum, and she was all alone in the woods, in this house, until we showed up.
She was. Alone, but with a few friends who helped her along the way.
What are you doing?
Research. So, if Marianne was the princess, then who were all the rest?
And here we go.
Oh, come on. Humor me.
All right, so we have a wee bit of a puzzle to complete. And these will represent these three. So, let's look at the Book of Goblins, the Princess Party. Is that what it wants us to read about because these are her friends? So, right here it says, the pelican, pious and attentive. So I think that might be the mom's friend, who I have a horrible time with the names and I cannot remember it. I think it started with a T, maybe? The moose, stalwart and farsighted, is probably this guy in the middle. I'm not totally sure who that is. And then the bear is probably that guy.
You go here.
Okay, so let's swap that. We're gonna look at that.
Pelican.
She was the most generous one.
Yeah, but there was always a catch.
Okay.
Poor Moose. Really didn't do him justice.
Justice? Kind of ironic, huh?
Considering he was the lawful good one.
Too bad the law isn't really just. You done?
Oh, that must be the guy that took Allison in.
The bear was the most helpful one. He was always around.
Stalking her?
What? No.
I mean, he was kinda always there. Lurking.
I understand what you're saying, but I think he was just lonely. And yeah, maybe he did love her in his own way. But she also had a lot on her plate. Tyler, she had both of us, and really no one else. So I think that's this. And I do really feel very bad for that guy.
All right. I think I'm done.
You sure?
Definitely.
How do you like them apples?
You know, I think you might be onto something. What about these guys? I don't see them being real-life people. Or this one.
The specific human attributes you have assigned to these forest animals are truly thought-provoking.
Indubitably.
What? Wonder who the forest guy was.
You better hurry, or the Mad Hunter will catch us! We need to hide. This way! What's going on? I don't know. Is he here? Is he really here? I don't know. I'm scared. Go away! Yeah! Go back to the forest!
Who was the Mad Hunter?
I forgot about that. We'd been pretending he was there.
And then, suddenly he was.
That was the only time that happened, right? Allison? Wait. It felt way too real. It was...
Us. Pushing our imagination way too far.
Was it?
Great. Sam Kansky, Grandmaster of Bad Timing. We're not done with this conversation.
We're done for now.
Morning, Sam.
Ahoy, goblins! I ran into Chief Brown, who said you were starting the cleanup on the house this morning, so, I kind of figured you might need some supplies.
Thank you. That was very thoughtful.
It's very
So
kind.
listen, I wanted to apologize for scaring you yesterday.
You didn't. Your shotgun did.
Yeah, well, anyway, I also came by to say I fired up the Google and I did some reading. I didn't know the difference between all those words. I mean, never been much of a reader. Huh? But I think I get why what I said was wrong, and I'm real sorry.
Oh, he's trying.
Oh, and before I forget, for the lady of the house. It was your mom's favorite recipe. Still make it darn near every week. Think of her every time.
Thanks. But we don't have a stove. Still no electricity.
Oh, yeah, that fuse box is busted. Just another thing I've been meaning to put back together around here.
Where is it? I can take care of it.
Oh, I don't doubt you can. But, I've been kicking this thing back to life for the last 20-some years. I'll give you a hand.
All right.
Box is in the barn. Follow me.
We'll be right behind you.
He might be trying a little too hard, but at least he's trying. That's very sweet.
That apology was something.
Come on. We need lights. So be nice to the helpful man.
And if I'm reading that wrong, please let me know down in the comments, but I don't know. I think
So,
Sam is really, really trying.
How's school?
I graduated already. Outdoor studies.
Oh, outdoor studies, huh? Well, it's a good thing I came along when I did. You know, I built this here barn for your mama.
You really helped her out, huh?
Now, just a few chores here and there. I was glad to help. Your mother, no. I could never bring myself to leave her high and dry. Anyways, let me find that darn key.
Wait, Sam. You have more of our keys?
Yeah, the one for the barn's called a railroad key. See, it's got this special tip that you can...
Fascinating. I'll take that off your hands now.
Well, I, figured I might still need to do some maintenance, so,
Nope. We're good. Thank you.
fair warning, door's a bit temperamental.
Haven't you been taking care of this place? You didn't oil the doors?
What? You think I just hang out here all day or something? Here, son, give me a try.
Good.
Okay, when you twist it as far as you can to the left, give it a nice little jerk.
Like that.
Damn it.
No shit.
What was that? Why did Allison react like that? Because they broke the door?
Well, at least the door's open now.
Yeah, that's easy enough to fix. Now, that fuse box.
Oh, no. You and you are going to clean up your mess. I'll take care of the fuse box.
But I didn't do it.
All right. Fuses go into plugs. Should be easy enough.
What is that? A 15 amp fuse. We'll put that there. Okay. These ones.
All right, let's take a look.
See if we have any clues here. I wrapped up your electrical board. I gotta run, but in case you want to check it out, careful not to overload the circuits. You'll have to use 15 amp fuses for the garage. Amps total up to 120 amp for the whole house. Pretty proud of myself for once. I've respected the right color coding. Each fuse should have the right color cable. Alright, so amps total up to 120 for the whole house. So we have 4. Alright, I'm not this smart, you guys, so I'm just gonna put 20 amp in there? But that would only be 100, right? 20, 40, 60, 80. No, that would only be 80. So 30, 60, 90, 120 for 30. Oh, I guess I gotta put 30 in all of them, so.
Sure could go for a margarita right about now.
Oh, of course you could.
Really?
Hey, sometimes old Sam likes to feel fancy.
Right? 30, 60, 90, 120. I'm just second guessing myself, you guys. Don't worry about it.
Wait, that's not right. Hey, I'm moving at my own pace. I need to know this stuff.
What? Amps total up to 120 for the whole house. Unless it's including this down here. So we get 30, 60, 90. So 36. Get it up to 60 and then put 220s in to make it 100. But that would make it 130. So 30, 50, 70, 90. Move. Move.
Not always. You can't fend off a pair of smart-ass remarks, you know?
We're not getting it done.
Oh,
Let's try this one.
I'm kind of smart, I guess. So he gave us a clue about the the color-coded wires, but I don't know what the white one would be, right? A 15 maybe?
There's mold everywhere.
Well, don't stick your nose in there.
Let's place a 15 there and remove this one and place a 20.
So no sunlight.
Sounds like the builder really screwed that up, huh?
So I think this is how it's supposed to go. It's all color-coded, right? So the blue is with the white, which it should have been blue, but whatever, I digress. And then the 20 amps are the yellow, so that goes there. And then the 30 amp is the red, so it goes with this one. So let's...
Seems good.
Hey, I did it! Just a little bit of braining. Hey, we got power!
You damn fool.
Everything okay?
You two look like you got this all in hand, so,
You gave her the gun, didn't you? That's why you feel responsible. You wanted her to be able to protect herself. That you told Tyler that they should get a gun, so...
What was that about?
Sam gave Marianne the gun that she was going to use on us, herself, both. Oh, wow. I think that's right. I hope I'm wrong, but I think that's right.
I wonder why Sam got so upset.
Oh, he probably forgot he was all out of bourbon.
Well, something about it really got to him.
I don't think any of us are exactly happy to see that gun rack. Remind me to take it down later.
Preda rep. What's that? Ew, what?
Do not spill it on your shoes.
I sense a story.
Well, if by story you mean using it at fireweed to get rid of some rats, and then spilling it on my only pair of shoes, then yes.
Oh,
Hey, it was not funny.
Sure thing, P-boy.
Hey there, little buddy.
Are you cooing at a spider? It had better be a tiny one.
Don't listen to the mean lady. You're an 8-legged beauty.
it's a big web for a little baby spider.
Oh man, I'm gonna
What are we gonna do with this wreck?
take it apart and sell the scrap.
Be my guest. But it sure looks like a pile of junk to me.
Where you see junk, I see dollars.
Me too. You make a lot of money off of that.
Look at this. I think this is where she made all her toys.
She made the little statues. Of course she did. Why didn't I piece that together?
Toilet paper tubes, rope, cardboard.
Maybe a car? Ooh, or a tank. Allison, do you know who this is?
She was so crafty.
And she could draw and write and take pictures.
She could have been an artist instead of... What did you find?
Do you know who that is?
Yeah. That's Carol, Eddie's mom. I've seen other pictures of her, but never this one.
Man, look at Brown. And Marianne. She looks really happy.
Can I?
Careful, the glass is broken.
Are you okay? It stings. Let's go see Mom.
But she'll get mad. We weren't even supposed to be here.
I feel something strong.
Makes your teeth tingle?
Come on, it's gonna get infected.
That's new.
I don't want to. She said not to disturb her and Eddie.
Oh,
Where are you going?
Things were different when she was around. We were family, Eddie. How could you do this to me?
Shh.
Look, I had to make that call.
what call?
What were they talking about? I can't figure out what's going on.
I don't know, but I remember that whatever Eddie had to do, whatever that call was about, it was tearing him up.
Tearing him up? He was being a total cop, and Marianne got pissed and threw him out. Here, I'm gonna show you what I remember. Over here, Allison.
Right here.
I had to make that call. I was just following the law.
Oh, yeah? And this little visit right here? What would the law say about this, huh?
Look, I didn't have to come out here, but I did.
You're a goddamn hypocrite. Get out of here!
Marianne,
I said get out! Out!
What? She didn't throw the picture at him.
You sure about that? He was being a complete dick.
How can you be sure? We were eavesdropping. We could barely see a thing.
What do you think happened then?
look. I had to make that call. I was following procedure. What I'm legally required to do.
Then why are you here? Pretty sure this isn't procedure.
I wanted you to hear it from me.
Please leave.
Marianne, I'm sorry.
Please just go.
I think. Oh, I don't know.
How do we keep remembering the same things so differently?
It was a long time ago, and, well, memory's a tricky thing.
Wait, when did that happen?
I'm not sure. I think it was the exact same day she attacked you.
That's what I thought.
But Uncle Eddie said he hadn't seen Marianne for weeks.
Yeah, that was bullshit. And what was all that about following the law? What was he doing here exactly?
I don't know. I have no idea. We shouldn't jump to any conclusions.
Look, I know he took care of you, but that doesn't make him incapable of lying.
I can't see him being that cold with Marianne, even if he was being a cop.
I mean, I can, but who knows? I guess memory's a tricky thing, huh?
Get out. Get out. You're a goddamn hypocrite.
So,
Get out of here.
I want to think about this for a second, because I know I said earlier in chapter 1 that I believe that Marianne acted in the way that she did because they wanted to take Tyler away, send him away to a camp to be reformed, and that whole religious nonsense, which is absolutely ridiculous and should never happen. But with this new memory unlocked, with Eddie, the police officer, coming here and saying, I had to make that call, maybe he made the call to child services because Marianne could not financially take care of her children, so they were going to be taken away and put into foster care until Marianne could get better, that she could get more stable on her own and therefore be able to take care of her kids, and that's why she acted the way she did. So I'm gonna choose this one because it makes
Get out.
it makes the story more emotional, and I guess not emotional. For me, it means that Marianne was acting out of desperation, but she was acting out of fear instead of anger. But I guess fear could be anger or sadness, you know?
Get out. Get out.
I don't know, though. Oh, this is so hard.
You're a goddamn hypocrite. Get out of here.
I'm gonna choose Tyler's memory. Don't judge me.
You're a goddamn hypocrite. Get out of here. Get off my property right now.
So, we agree. Brown came out here and bullied Marianne the same day she attacked us. And then lied about it. Now what?
We go and get a straight answer from him.
Right now?
Yes. I'll go get my car keys.
But what will these mountains of trash do without us?
Fuck the trash.
Oh, whoa. So, really quick, I chose that because they are, at this part of the story, aligning more with each other than they are with the split portion of their lives. And it makes...
I can't believe Brown lied. I mean, I may not be the guy's biggest fan, but he's always talking about the truth and the law and shit.
Do you have to be so happy about it?
What?
I know you've been waiting for something like this. Something that proves Eddie's an asshole. But gloating about it is really not cool. It's Tina. I gotta take this. Yeah, just a sec. I'm parking the car.
But Allison needed a reason to go after Eddie and confront him about this. Otherwise, she would have no reason to, because she would trust him.
Guess I'll just go stretch my legs then.
No, just give me a sec. Okay, Tina, what's going on?
Hi, hon. I've got someone who is super interested in seeing the house.
Oh, that's amazing. When?
They're just in the area for a couple of days, so they'd like to come by day after tomorrow.
Oh, I'm not sure it'll be ready.
Hun, this guy is very motivated, but I know he's looking at other properties. It's not like you've had people breaking down the door.
I appreciate that, but we've kind of got a lot going on over here.
Did I mention it would be an all-cash offer?
That's tough. Let's do it.
Do it.
Yeah?
Yep.
Great. I'll set it all up and send you the details. Later, hun.
I chose that because it was a choice for Allison. If it was Tyler that had gotten the call, I would have chosen the other option. It fits her character better to say that. Like, she, this whole time, has been motivated to broom this house as quickly as she possibly can. And we're early on in their story, so there's no point for her to think any differently. Ooh, that's really cool.
The artist really nailed this one. Dorian Key. Kinda rings a bell. Looks like you found a nice spot.
We've been here before, right? So, Tina?
Tina West, our realtor.
Oh, that Tina. What'd she need?
Well, we have an interested buyer. Tina's gonna show him the house day after tomorrow.
Oh, great.
Apparently he'd be paying cash, but he's just in town for a few days, so... I mean, we're not signing anything in blood. It's just a showing.
I know.
Look, we both need this money, and it'll take at least a few weeks, right? There's plenty of time to figure out all this Marianne stuff.
It's fine. You did it. It's done. Let's move on. So, before Tina called, we were talking.
Yeah?
I'm not happy your foster father fucked up.
Oh yeah? Because you sure sounded like it.
He hid information about Marianne.
I know! You just don't have to rub it in.
He doesn't get a pass just because this is uncomfortable for you.
I'm not giving him a pass. It's just... hard.
This whole damn situation is hard. You think I liked learning all that shit about Tessa?
This town, these people, they're just memories to you. But it's my home, Tyler. My friends, my family. And as much as I want answers, I'd rather not lay waste to my entire life to get them.
You seem pretty eager to ditch all those friends and family, Allison. Apparently a cash offer is all it takes.
I'm ready to move on. But that doesn't mean I want to burn every bridge on my way out. Her hometown looks pretty picturesque from here, doesn't it?
You're way more attached to this place than you let on.
Come on, Tyler, help me out here. Why do you shut people out like this?
You're literally talking inside my head. Not sure how I could shut you out even if I tried.
You know what I mean, Ty.
Hey, you feeling this?
North Star! Okay, now you're the star and I'm the compass. Okay, and don't cheat. I know you were sending me fake hints last time. I did not. Yes, you did. Okay, I won't do it again.
You were always accusing me of cheating.
Because you totally did.
It was a cool game. Guessing where you were just by feeling what you felt.
No one else could play it with us.
That was the beauty of it.
For real? You never wanted any other friends?
Nah, not really. I mean, we had each other. That was enough for me.
Hey, I really am sorry I gave Tina an answer without talking to you first.
It's okay. You probably made the right call. You were right to call me out earlier. I was being a jerk about Eddie.
I'm all for enjoying the wins as they come, but maybe not at the expense of my father figure.
I'll try my best. Hey, look what I found.
Aw. Wow.
Aha! I knew it was still here.
I knew we'd been here before. We claimed it as part of the Ronin kingdom.
And it still is. All it needs is a little update.
What are you doing?
What I wanted to do back then, but I didn't have the guts. There, looking better already.
You're right. Way better.
Huh.
So, what's the plan?
We go inside and calmly ask Eddie why he was there that day.
All right.
Calmly?
Let's try to let him get his side of the story out, okay?
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah. I understand, Mr. Barrow. I'll be sure to let him know. Yes, I have it all written down. Have a good day, Mr. Barrow. Morning, Missy.
How'd you get stuck working reception?
Rose called in sick this morning. I'm covering for her while I try to get my paperwork done. What are you doing here?
Just checking in with Uncle Eddie.
I'm guessing from the identical features that this is Tyler?
Tyler, Denise, Tyler.
Wilson, could you tell Officer Vincenzi that I'll be... Oh, good morning, Allison.
Hi, Uncle.
I'm gonna take Dr. Torres' statement. No need for
Am I
Vincenzi to
Swiss
come back to the
cheese?
station.
He doesn't seem like he's in the best of moods.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but he's been a little off all day. Good luck.
Great. He has an excuse to brush us off. Hey.
He speaks. How's Delos treating you so far?
It's been good to see Allison.
She's been talking nonstop about you lately. I know she's happy to have you here. Hey, been meaning to say, Allison showed us that article you wrote for the Juneau Daily last year. You were spot on. The state needs to be giving way more money to youth centers. Fireweed was lucky to have you.
Thanks. I spent a lot of time fighting for more outdoor activities. Made some enemies in the administration over that one. But the first time those kids summited Mount Roberts, man, they were so proud. It felt great.
I know exactly what you mean. I, volunteer sometimes with the JCE. You know, give lectures about police work, lead group talks when I can.
Wait, really? That's awesome.
Yeah, and I don't mean to preach, but the kids in those groups, be it Fireweed or the JCE, they need people who really understand them. People who know where they're coming from and will fight for what they need. Anyways, sorry for the rant.
Oh, hello, kids.
Hello, middle-aged adult.
Everything all right? Your uncle said you two were gonna be knee-deep in trash for a few days.
A few days? That's optimistic. It feels like every time we clear out a drawer, 2 more just appear out of thin air.
Huh. Yes, you got my sympathies. when we emptied Linda's parents' house, oof, I thought we'd have to rent a backhoe.
How is Linda? I feel like I haven't seen her in months.
Good. Yeah, she started working over at the high school as the librarian. Pay's not great, but she gets to see the kids every day, so.
I bet Brendan's thrilled.
Oh, yeah. Happy as any teenager who's got to spend extra time with his mom.
Well, I'll let you work.
No worries. You're not a bother.
Dr. Torres, you said your daughter was with you during the incident?
Yes, she was.
I'll need her information too then. Can you give me her name and date of birth?
Let's not hover like helicopter parents, shall we, Allison?
Henderson.
Seems to be like
Different last
private
name?
police business.
Does she?
Please wait in line. Thank you. Like, the line is going out the door.
She stays with me on the weekends.
What's that look for?
I forgot your birthday. I'm sorry. I got so wrapped up in Tyler coming that it totally slipped my mind. I'll make it up to you, I promise.
Yeah, she won't. She forgot my birthday too, and it's on the same day.
All right. Incident report states you called yesterday at 6:13 a.m. because someone vandalized your mailbox. Officer Vincenzi was dispatched to your home at 6:29 a.m. But you couldn't stay to give a statement?
Aw, look at the little
surgery at
husky.
9. I was already running behind.
Of course. It says here you work at
Oh boy,
Sure is.
fire drills. Everybody's favorite way to slack off.
Hey,
What's your usual
is that your
work
desk?
I'm
Huh?
a surgical
I didn't think so.
one of the only hospitals
Move on.
Right. Sorry.
I was just reading about fire drills. You gotta be safe,
Well, listen,
safe,
we really
have fire
appreciate you
safety,
coming
you
in
know,
after a
all that
24-hour
stuff.
shift. Did you need something, Allison?
Yeah.
Tyler Ronan.
Tyler?
Good to see you again.
Can you come here?
You've gotten tall.
That usually happens between ages 11 and 21.
Yeah, well, welcome home.
Thanks. It's been a while.
So, what brings you two around?
I gotta get going. I'll see you later.
Could you go through the full details of your morning with me, Dr. Torres?
Of course. I woke up at 5 and got ready for work.
Morning, Chief Brown.
Good morning, Tyler.
Hey, could we talk to you in private? It's a little urgent.
Can you excuse me for a second, Dr. Torres?
More urgent than actual police
What's going
business.
on, you two?
We had a few more questions about our mother.
Look, now's not the best time.
Well, maybe we can come back later then?
Excuse me. Come on. Guys, I'm understaffed today. I've got a receptionist out sick, an officer dealing with personal issues. I need to finish taking this woman's statement, and I don't have time to chat right now.
We were just hoping for some answers.
Well, I don't know what more you think I'm going to say. I already told you everything. I need to get back to this complaint. Sorry, guys. I apologize.
I hate when he's stubborn like that. So what now?
Of course, Miss Torres. Where were
Well, he's obviously not going to give us the truth. So I say we go get it ourselves. Where do you think they'd stash her file?
I don't know. The archive room? Maybe Eddie's office? Wait, you're not seriously thinking of breaking and entering a police archive?
Go big or go home.
Could you go through the full details of your morning with me, Dr. Torres?
Of course. I woke up at 5 and got ready for work. Isabella's father was
It's a
coming
holding
over to pick her
cell.
up at 6:30.
Hey, what are you two up to over there? Everything all right?
Yeah, everyth's fine. We're just, I was just telling Tyler where the upstairs bathroom is. Tyler, help me out here.
Oh, yeah. Toilet emergency. Lake water. You know, Mother Nature's juice cleanse.
There's a bathroom just past the break room. Behind you. First door on your right.
Forget it, Tyler. There's no way we're getting upstairs out in the open like this. It's too suspicious. There must be another way up.
There was a fire drill notice on Vincenzi's desk. Are there any kind of fire exits?
Oh my god. Why didn't I think of that? Lobby, now.
And I did not use the bathroom.
fire exit?
It opens up to a staircase on the side of the building, but it'll definitely be locked from the inside. If one of us were to create a diversion, the other could slip upstairs and open the door. And since you're the troublemaker, I nominate you as the one to make a scene.
Hey.
Really?
Got a better idea?
Not really.
Not really. No.
Right. Let's go.
Yes, I am the troublemaker, so that's what I'm gonna do.
Guess I probably can't trip the circuit breaker, but I could turn the lights off.
Just go. Improvise.
Let's see what other options we have here.
That pile of paperwork?
What about it?
I could tip it over.
Kind of messy, but I mean, sure.
Yeah, let's do it.
Jesus, Tyler, what happened?
Sorry, I wasn't looking where I was going.
Just leave that there.
All right. I'm in position.
What now?
Turn right when you exit the station and follow the side of the building. The staircase will be right there.
Okay, so we're gonna do some espionage.
Yeah, I need a smoke.
You should think about quitting. Only gets harder the longer you do it.
Yeah, I know.
While you're at it, get your sister to stop too.
Okay, I'll get right on that.
Winter hair.
Okay. By the door. Come on.
I'm coming. There we go. Okay, but it's a fire escape. Isn't it gonna set off an alarm?
Shit.
Where are you?
Right here. Open the door.
Quick, get in. Oh God, what did I just do?
You took control of your destiny. Own it.
Search quickly.
Looks like this is where Brown keeps all his personal mail. Looks like he's working with the Office of Child Services on the case.
None of our business.
What?
Why is Brown on a first-name basis with the director of Fireweed? Oh,
What'd you find?
it's an invoice. Eddie Brown, you'll find enclosed the final invoice for resident Tyler Ronan. The Fireweed administration would like to thank you for all of the support you've given us over the years.
I knew Eddie pulled some strings to send you there, but that's a lot of money.
More
There's a lot of
backdoors and secret moves.
Maybe
You applied to a summer drama program back in 2009?
I did, but they rejected me. Michael and I were supposed to go together. He went, but I was stuck here for the summer with no one but Justin Beaver for company. Why?
Well, this letter says you got in.
What the hell? So he just turned it down?
I'm sorry, Allison.
Shouldn't be surprised he's lied to me in the past.
Oh, Officer Eddie isn't looking too good right now.
Personnel files, department budgets, but 0 case files.
Man, I found a drawer. Hey, alright.
Huh. Hey, you.
Cool
Though
dragon.
we are destined to burn, we emerge as stardust.
Is that? Oh no.
Oh, yes.
Burn it. Burn it with fire.
Why? That's cool.
Huh. The Dallas Police Force is getting a new officer.
Finally.
Okay.
Allison Ronan, perfect daughter.
Can we stay focused, please?
Sorry. You were so cute, though. I missed that part. Okay, I don't think you need to be looking at any medals or anything.
The police chief of Delos Crossing hosts charity events?
Huh? Oh, yeah. The community social. He volunteered to help. And since he pretty much knows everyone, and more importantly, who's called the cops on who, he's in charge of the seating chart.
Oh, that's important to know.
Seriously? You're gonna try to hack into his computer?
We're here for information, and computers are basically information piñatas.
Oh, wait. T.
Whoa.
Arbor request.
Brown
case.
looked at our file this morning.
Wait, what? What does that mean?
I don't know, but there's a reference number. R68653.
Regarding your request this morning about the Ronan case, R68653, it hasn't been digitized yet, so you can find the paper originals in the archives or other references about the case. Transcripts of phone calls have been taken out, but you can find the digitized calls through the appendix. Let me know if you need anything else.
One of his emails mentioned the archives. That's gotta be where our file is.
I mean, we kind of knew that's probably where it was this whole time, but he did take it out of the archives, so maybe it's still in his office. Uh-oh.
Please tell me you know what the code is.
To the highly confidential police archive?
Then how am I supposed to open the door?
I spent hours playing next to this room. I'd see people go inside all the time. The keypad does this little tune. Dum-da-dee-doo.
Seriously?
Go on, try.
Oh no. Dum-da-dee-doo. Okay, so...
I don't think that's the right order.
Nope. So... Dum... Da... Dee... Do.
Yes.
Ah, I'm so smart. It's like some real spy kind of stuff.
Looks like they're finally going digital.
Oh, that's right. I remember Eddie complaining about this.
Shut the
They're gonna have
door,
to
you
resort
guys.
everything.
Great.
They've digitized their closed files, but only the ones before 1990.
Meaning?
Meaning our file is still somewhere in those boxes.
Perfect. A room of scattered case files and a half-done sorting system.
Yep. This is gonna be so fun for you. I'm gonna go keep a lookout.
What?
What? Why do I have to be the one stuck with box duty?
Thanks,
Because if anyone
Ellie.
sees me, I'll have a better excuse for being there. Reach out if you need anything. R68653. Look it up.
Look it up, she says. Okay.
R68653. So here's an R68 right there. So I bet it's that one. Is it this one, maybe? R62. R66. I'm gonna go with this one.
Here we go. Looks like a step-by-step record of the investigation.
Accident at Cannery Road. The scene. Located witnesses. The kids. Children of Mary Ann couldn't get a statement from them as they were under dire stress and shock. The children were taken under care of Patrol Officer Brown, coroner investigator arrived at scene, rolled prints of victim. Crime lab. Bullets recovered from location. Barn. Recovered an unlicensed Wrestler shotgun. Okay.
Well?
So far, I'm not seeing anything we didn't know already. It does reference some other files and audio recordings, though.
You might be able to look those up on the computer. Even if our file hasn't been digitized yet, they may already have it in the appendix.
Coroner took possession of body, cleared the scene, interviewed children at station, stated that after Tyler's hair was cut short by Allison, Mary Ann Ronan threatened Tyler with a gun. When Tyler fled from her, she pursued child to the docks. Now, Tyler stabbed Mary Ann, but we know that it was actually Allison who was still threatening the child before falling over into the water. Witnesses state they called 911 shortly after Brown canvassed crime scene, did not recover pair of scissors claimed by either Tyler or Allison, presented this case to District Attorney B. Cruz, charged Tyler Ronan with homicide, case number 66585. Okay, yep, put it back. Always put it back. Six, 66585. This one.
There might be other references on the computer.
Oh, my bad.
Alright, I'm in. You can search by keywords. What should I look for?
I don't know. Mary Ann Ronan? March 1st, 2005?
24-hour homicide report, victim information plus crime summary. Okay. Oh, 61889 and 62766. So I'm gonna write those down.
Reference is 05 R62 766.
R62. Let's go find that. Two 09 486 6163 72 8 52 34. Oh. 20134 27. Oh. On the table already.
I have her autopsy report.
Okay.
She... God,
What is it?
she drowned. Stab wound was non-fatal.
What?
Let's do this. DOA post-drowning. Okay, 42 female DOA post-drowning. Dr. Gray. 1 stab wound. Bloody froth seen in mouth and nose. Cerebral edema, waterlogged lungs, which means she was breathing while under the water. Edema means water in the lungs. Pulmonary edema means water in the lungs. Emphysema aquosum, I believe, means that the water was foreign from outside of the body instead of produced by the body. Okay, fluid in paranasal sinuses and trachea means that she sucked in water while down there. Blood work, evidence of freshwater inhalation. Immediate cause of death. No. How did injury occur? Was scissors victim then fell over dock into freezing lake water? Was an operation performed for any condition? No. Autopsy. You guys can feel free to pause this and read through it all, but I'm just checking to see if there's any red herrings or anything that'll stick out to me as, you know, suspicious or weird. Clothing x-ray, med record, nothing in toxicology, so it doesn't mean that she was drinking or taking any drugs. Memorial blood. Okay, that just means that's analysis positive. But it said the toxicology, so she was drunk, so the toxicology analysis ordered was a full screen, it looks like, and alcohol, and it says the analysis was positive. However, if we look back over here, for the toxicology, there was nothing. So she was drunk, that's certain. And then if we look over here for the toxicological analysis, alcohol only was the only thing found in her blood. If you look at the actual sheet in the folder instead of what they give us here. So, okay. So it does look like she had been drinking before she pulled out the gun. I return back to the... Alright, let's do Marianne Ronan and the kids. Court order is 63325. That's the one I was the most curious about. Ronan sentencing court order. Okay, so...
Delos Crossing Police Department.
Hello? Hello?
Hello, I can hear you.
It's my mom. She fell in the water and she's not coming up.
Okay, where are you now?
Home. We're home.
Are you alone? Where's your dad?
It's just me and my sister.
All right, honey, can you give me your address?
12 Cannery Road. Please, hurry.
Just stay right where you are, okay? We're sending someone out to help you.
Don't hang up!
Okay. So let's go look up the other one, which good thing I have my handy dandy notebook. So 63325. I kind of like this part, not gonna lie. I feel like real police work wandering around here, which is kind of silly. 6-3, so it'd be that one.
There might be other references on the computer.
Okay. Oh, maybe it's the Eddie Brown and the kids one. Okay. Ronan children, Eddie Brown. Crime report. Okay, so that was that. This is fax information receipt. Oh, Ooh, okay. This might confirm something that I suspected earlier.
Okay, I need to check out 0501 COMEBR.
Okay.
There. What the hell? Brown reported Marianne to Child Services.
I knew it.
What do you mean?
I'm looking at a fax receipt with Brown's name on it. Sent to the Office of Child Services. With the subject, Ronan family.
What? There has to be more to this. Just keep looking.
There isn't any more. Okay, he reported her to Child Services. He came out to warn her that her children were going to be taken away.
Shit. Eddie's coming up the stairs. What do I do? What do I do?
I'm coming out.
I'm coming out.
No, you're not. He'll see you.
Tell him you need to talk in his office.
I want to check one thing. Child Service. Eddie Brown.
This is Officer Eddie Brown.
Hello, Officer Brown. This is Simone Prue from the Office of Child Services.
Hello, Mrs. Prue.
I'm calling about the Ronan family. I just wanted to let you know that we will be moving forward with the case.
I see.
Is there anyone additional we should interview while we're in the area?
Yeah, Samuel Kansky is a close friend of the family.
Uh-huh. K-A-N-S...
K-Y.
Great. Your caseworker, Sandy Black, will be arriving on March 5th. She'll drop by the station first thing in the morning.
Mrs. Prue, how worried should we be?
I really can't say until I have a full picture of the situation.
Of course. Well, have a good afternoon, Mrs. Prue.
You too, sir.
I just listened to Brown chatting with OCS. He really did it. He reported her.
What if he was just a go-between? He might not have had a choice. We need to keep digging.
Reference is 2014-203-411.
03411.
Okay, here it is. Nothing helpful. Bingo.
Okay, so 2005, 201. Oh, theft report plus child neglect. Uh-oh. 2005, 201.
Okay, I need to check out 2005-201-546. No, that's not it.
This one then.
Here we go. Wait, what the hell? Tessa accused her of child neglect.
Of course she did. How does that not surprise you? Incident information, theft, report filed from the store. Shoplifting associated was Tessa. At approximately 10:45 hours, Mary Ann Ronan entered Benny Vedi Vici, owned by Thomas and Tessa. Miss Vici stated that she observed Ronan browse the aisles for approximately 10 minutes while chatting distractedly with her. Mrs. Vici stated that she was behind the cash register and did not have direct eye contact with Ronan at all times. Vici stated that after those 10 minutes, Ronan asked Vici if she had any organic mosquito incense in stock. Vici informed Ronan that she did not, but stated that she believed this demand was odd due to the winter season. Ronan then left without purchasing anything else. Vici stated that after approximately 5 minutes, she walked back through the aisle where Ronan had been and discovered a missing box of detergent. Vici states that she had very recently restocked the shelves and no one else had been in the store that morning. Vici stated that she has suspected Ronan of shoplifting before in the past, notably while in the company and possibly with the aid of Ronan's 2 children. Vici stated that she also had reason to suspect Ronan to be guilty of child neglect. They don't eat and are exposed to all kinds of inappropriate influences. Vici believed it is possible some form of abuse may be occurring in the home. Is there more sluicing we need to do? Because I'm willing to keep going.
Tessa's name came up. Search for her.
Ronan children, hospital discharge. Okay, didn't get any incident.
Reference is 05 R68 MISC. There. Why is that here?
Medical record. Description of symptoms. Oh, concussion. Patient last name Ronan. Pressure in the head, headache, loss of consciousness, nausea, dazed. Hereby releasing. Everyone understand this hospital release form. Okay, so the patient name was Ronan, but was it Marianne or was it one of the girls? Well, children. But there was a concussion. Oh. Which one of the kids had a concussion though?
I need to get moving.
Okay. I'm going.
Shit. I'm sorry, Tyler. I couldn't stop him. He's coming your way.
Yep. Hey, buddy.
Get out.
Uncle, we didn't mean to.
I'm not gonna repeat myself.
You're a goddamn hypocrite.
I said move it!
Hey! Get off me!
You'd rather spend the night here? Come on!
I said don't fucking touch me!
Go on! And consider yourselves lucky you're family.
You're right. Family. And for Allison's sake, we should talk.
About what?
We saw our file. We know about social services. Why? Why did you turn your back on her? Why did Tessa?
Okay. Yeah, you're right. We need to talk.
This whole time you let them believe that it was their fault.
The winter before your mother's death was hard. Delos Crossing was snowed in for months. Most roads were closed and plane supplies were scarce. Everyone was struggling.
Especially Marianne.
No one could help her.
Yeah.
They couldn't help themselves.
She was always just scraping by. And that winter left nothing to scrape up. Even if locals had found time to help her. I don't know, I'm not sure your mother would have accepted.
You're saying Tessa reported her mother because she was having supply issues?
Tessa came to me because she was honestly concerned.
Right.
I was legally required to report Tessa's complaint, even if I didn't agree.
Yeah, he was just doing his job.
So you took her word for it and called child services?
Failure to provide adequate food, lack of appropriate supervision, inattention to a child's psychological care. Like it or not, she had a case.
What? That's bullshit!
Just following the law, then. Right.
It was his job.
Is that why you came over that day? The day she died? To warn her about social services?
Yep.
She loved you two so damn much. She deserved a chance. I didn't see it coming. I don't know. Right there, she must have decided it was over.
I thought always telling each other the truth was our number one rule.
Still is, little moose.
And yet you still lied.
I didn't want you two putting yourselves through unnecessary hurt. But you're adults and that was your choice to make. I'm truly sorry.
Thank you, Uncle.
Just like that, huh? Must be nice to have a daughter who lets you off the hook that easy. Eddie, you keep trying to point your finger at Tessa, but you have to take responsibility for your part in our mother's death.
It's not wrong.
I've asked myself over and over for the past 10 years what I could have done different. I know I made a big mistake with you two here. And you've got every right to be angry. Being a father? Well, it's a pretty tough job. I've tried my best. And I'd like to try my best with you too, Tyler, if you want it.
I'm gonna do this answer because Tyler would do it for Allison, I feel like. And I think the only thing they're all really looking for is family.
I'm open to getting there. But it's gonna take some time before we're a big, happy family.
I respect that. It's hard work rebuilding trust. But you've got a place here whenever you need it. Group hug?
No.
Too far.
Absolutely not.
Read the room, dude. Come on. That...
Oh, yeah. Them as wicked as it gets. I'll see you both later.
The moment when Tyler put the ring on literally gave me chills. That was...
Well, that went better than I was afraid it would.
good shit.
What happened up there?
Long story.
Hey, you know the drill. Chin up.
Yeah. Chin up, stand tall.
Ain't
Atta
you
girl.
so lucky?
I could use a beer.
It's noon.
Which means that by the time I drink one, it'll be afternoon. I can't be expected to enjoy my pulled pork sandwich without a cold one. Are we still on for lunch tomorrow?
Yeah, sure. I'll text you.
Allison may have hated growing up in the police station, but at least she had all of them. You ready?
Allison,
What?
you feel like shit.
How can you tell?
Because I feel like shit. What are we gonna do about Tessa?
Nothing. Look, we're not gonna do anything. That's enough, Tyler. Talk to Tessa? Why? What are you looking for? What are you expecting her to say?
I thought she loved us.
Really?
Chief Brown, is it true? Is she... Oh my God. Children,
Tessa. Tessa, you need to leave. Come on, kids.
Everything is going to be all right, okay? You're going to be okay, I promise.
Go home. You can't be here right now.
Oh God. Oh God.
Where is everybody?
Tessa's gotta be around somewhere.
I think I'm hearing something.
Well, at least we know the entire world didn't vanish. But given who is here, we can't count out the rapture quite yet. I need to take a breather. I'm gonna do a bit of shopping. You look for Tessa, okay?
On it.
I stopped to take a leak, and just as I was finishing up, what do I see? A big old bull moose staring me down. So, what do I do? Grab my odd six from the trunk and set my sights. You shot it?
So that was a lot to kind of process. I was right about the fact that somebody had called Child Protective Services on Mary Ann, and just the threat of possibly losing her children was enough to push her over the edge and do the unthinkable. You know, she had already been under a ton of strain at that point, not only trying to survive, but also trying to feed her kids and take care of everything on top of it, not to mention also trying to deal with what Ollie/Tyler was going through, and also trying to understand that and process Tessa's intervention with that whole situation, someone that Mary Ann trusted to be a shoulder to lean on, somebody that she thought she could trust with her secrets, you know. And yes, Mary Ann stole from her, which is not acceptable nor appropriate. But how do you deal with a situation like that, you know? On either side. Tessa thought that she was helping, which, you know, she wasn't. And if you do want to try to help somebody, you offer them the things that you can help them with. You know, I can help you do laundry, or I can bring you over dinner once a week, or I can drive the kids to school, or, you know, these are the things that I'm willing to do to offer. You don't step in and say, I know you've been struggling really hard for a really long time, and yes, this winter is very lean, but without telling you or anyone else, I'm going to go call Child Protective Services on you. That was a mistake, because obviously Mary Ann loved her children. It's clear in that fact. What she did at the end, when she was finally pushed over the edge, was not right. She needed help, and she probably needed professional help. You know, somebody, a therapist or a psychologist or somebody to help her through this, to help her navigate these waters, to figure out what was going on, you know? And they were right. These two, they were right. You know, it feels like everybody turned their back on Mary Ann, but then the question is, would Mary Ann accept the help if she was given it?
What do you mean? We've got enough signatures. It should have at least been enough to stall construction while we figure out our next move. Well, why don't we schedule a meeting with the Alaska Wildlife Foundation? Try to get their support. Look, Harold, I have to go. We can pick this up at the meeting. I should be on my way over soon. Hello,
Hey, I hope this isn't a bad time, but is Tessa around today?
She had to step out for a family matter. This wouldn't be something I could help with, would it?
Yeah, maybe, actually. We were over at the police station and we took a look at Mary Ann's case file.
Okay.
See if he will give us the truth.
Why did Tessa come to the police station that night?
She was looking for you two, to make sure you were okay. When she heard what happened, she was a mess.
How exactly did she hear about it so fast?
Can't remember who called, but you know how it is. No news travels faster than a secret. Everyone knew 5 minutes after Brown was on his way out.
So Tessa reported Marianne.
Tessa reported Marianne to social services. Did you know?
Vaguely. But I didn't get involved. I didn't think I really had anything to add.
You never thought to mention it?
Well, now, I'm not sure how a thing like that would have come up. And I didn't want to rub salt in any wounds.
Huh. How about when we were in the store yesterday asking about it point blank?
That was between you and Tessa. I try to stay out of other people's affairs.
Okay. Thank you.
Look, I'm sorry if you felt resistance from people around here.
To put it mildly.
Allison, you know this better than anybody. But your mother's death left a scar on this community. Now, I won't claim we went through anything close to what you did, but it was a cruel reminder of the limits of trust.
Well, if we want to get past the limits of trust, we all need to face what happened, which means being completely honest about it.
We all want to find peace, kids. It's just harder for some people to talk about the past. Now, you let me know if you have any other questions, okay?
Hey.
Yes?
You said I should remind you not to be late for your meeting, so don't be late.
Yep, I'll be on my way in a minute. So, kids, was there anything else you two wanted to talk to me about?
Did you ever hear any rumors about our mother? Like, who our father might have been?
I'm not exactly a rumor monger. Your mother was close to a few men, but whether they were your father, I couldn't say. But look, oh, gosh. I'm sorry. I really have to go.
I feel like he's hiding something.
Michael, could you finish up the storage room and then just close up?
Yeah, sure thing, boss man.
See you later.
You two want to help a brother out, spend the afternoon here working for free?
Why not? We came here to talk to Tessa, and she's not here.
She's at the cemetery, visiting her parents.
Oh.
Hey, tell you what. Why don't you guys help me close the store, and then we can drive over together. I've been meaning to pay my uncle a visit.
Can't we just wait for her to come back here? I'm not really excited about going there.
Allison, we don't have to visit her grave.
I'm gonna start working in the storage room. Tyler, join me when you're done.
Sure thing. Just give me a sec.
Where'd that question about our father come from?
I've just been thinking about who he might be. And if he knows anything that could help us figure this shit out.
Why? He wasn't a part of our lives. Besides, Marianne always said we never had a father.
Well, her name might have been Mary, but I don't think she was a likely candidate for Immaculate Conception. Hey, so you look less than thrilled with the plan.
Yeah, like I said, I am not stoked to be going to the cemetery.
I know, but I'll be there too. And Michael.
I'm not sure I want to drag him into this.
Hey, he offered. He wants to be there for you.
For me, huh? Well, we need to get the store closed, so go give him a hand.
Hey. Wonder if the third chapter is about finding their dad.
All right, I already counted there, but I just need you to double check a few things. It's not complicated.
I've got this in the bag.
Oh yeah? Because you're just that good, huh?
I'm clowning. I don't even know where to begin. What do I do?
Yeah, let's start with an easy one, all right? Go to the back of the room and tell me how many cans of Molto Bene brand tomato sauce we have left.
Aye, aye.
I'll tell you, Benny.
wonder what's in that box.
Oh, come on. At least open the box. Don't just look at it. Oh, here it is. Malta Bene.
Hold on. Let me count this.
Alright, so 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14.
There's 14 cans of Malta Bene tomato sauce.
Okay. Sounds about right.
Man, I'm so good at this.
That was easy. I need you to count the bottles of bleach for me.
Bleach was over here.
On it.
Like 6?
Six?
All right. Not bad, Tyler. Not bad.
Careful. They might give me your job.
Oh, you can have it.
What's next?
Come here and help me with this.
Okay. Oh, my dude.
What's up?
I need your opinion on this masterpiece.
Is that supposed to be me?
That's
Yeah,
pretty good.
come on. Look at the hair. Nailed it, right?
It's beautiful.
Honestly, it's beautiful.
Hey, don't make fun of me.
I'm not. Well, maybe a little bit, but I like it. For real.
Me too.
Well, it helps to have a good model.
So, this is what you're up to while I was out there doing your work?
What can I say? I'm a multitasker.
Hey, multitasker. I think you made a mistake here. Total amount should be 36.
Oh, how dare you, sir?
What? I just don't want you to get in trouble.
Yeah, you're right. You know, I'm off my game today.
Why?
All right. Anything else you wanted me to check?
Yep, one last thing, and then we should be free from this purgatory.
Hit me.
Can you count how many plushies we have in that box over there?
Okay.
All right. Plushies in a box. Go look for some stuffed animals. Oh. Should I just like sit down and take a load off? This one? Hey.
So.
Oh God. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
You've got about 11 left in that box. Did I get it wrong? Michael? Ouch, what the fuck?
Hey, sorry. It was just too tempting.
Oh, come on. Tactical roll.
Lesson number 1 in the ancient art of inventory. Never let your guard down.
You have no idea what you just started. First one with 3 confirmed hits wins. Cool? Gotcha.
Oh man.
Damn, overshot it.
Oh, come on. Is that all you got, Ronan?
Just you wait. I've got a strategy.
Oh, yeah? We'll see.
Boom. One more hit and you're out. Prepare to feel my wrath.
God, you're corny.
So, is this a typical workday for you?
Nah, I usually don't have such good-looking company back here.
He is flirting with me.
Oh, so I'm good-looking company, huh?
Yeah, well, don't let it get to your head. I'm still destroying you.
I didn't want to throw it at him right here.
Boom.
3 confirmed shots. Got him. Michael is flirting with me.
Oh,
Right
man, you're
in
good.
the face.
I told you not to doubt the golden arm.
Well, we'll never make that mistake again. Okay, I'll need to finish this inventory thing real quick. Your sister's probably done already. Here, Let's hit the bitch's grotto.
The what?
Fancy name for the couch where Allison and I sit during breaks.
Ah, alright, cool. Let me see what you've done with the place.
The bitch's grotto. Okay.
Is that the mangy muskrat?
Nice.
Is that a picture of a priest with little hearts?
Yeah, that's the hot priest who hosts Bible study with Tessa. For the record, that was Allison's doing. She had a crush on him for ages, but he is very, very hot.
Shit, yeah. I remember him from when we were kids. That's Father Batista.
Yeah, he's got that silver fox thing going on now, see?
Yeah, yep, I see it.
Okay. One's hot for teacher. What we got in here?
Oh, hey, see that container? That's for you.
Huh?
It's the trout I caught yesterday at the buzzard hole. Grilled it up with my world-renowned marinade.
Nice.
That's actually super thoughtful. Thank you.
You sound surprised.
No, sorry. I'm just not used to people randomly doing nice things for me.
We'll have to fix that.
You are flirting with me. Whoa. Why is that here? Let's get together to share some good food and company. Family friendly, open to all. Okay. So...
I'm surprised Tessa let you hang this up.
Yeah, she hates it. But as long as I don't promote my lifestyle in front of the customers, she doesn't say anything.
Man, must be exhausting to spend your days educating these people.
Here's the thing, I don't. Opening the mines of this town will be a full-time fucking job. And emotional labor pays shit.
Do you ever get lonely in Delos Crossing?
Yeah, sometimes. So I'm always in Juneau working with the JCE, meeting new people. I gotta make my shit happen for me, because no one else will.
Right. I feel you. Hey, I hope this isn't too personal, but you ever been with anyone in Delos Crossing?
I dated a guy in high school for a minute, but we had to keep it quiet. I've been with a few other people, but that shit's tricky out here. And what about you? You ever been with a guy? I mean, assuming you're into guys, which I guess I kind of did.
Ooh, that's such a personal question. I'm gonna say still figuring my shit out.
I'm still figuring my shit out. I'm not sure if I'm made to be with anyone, you know?
Yeah, of course. And don't ever feel like you have to rush into anything.
Yeah, I don't. But thank you.
Anyway.
And I'm done.
You have a very expectant look on your face, sir. I'm not sure.
I gotta tell you, it's so weird to finally meet the other Ronin.
You mean the OG Ronin? I was born first, you know?
Is that so?
Mm-hmm.
Thought Allison said she was.
Well, our mother never actually told us, but it was me.
For sure.
So, why is it so weird to meet me?
Because I just heard Allison tell your story so many times. She told me everything about you.
Everything?
Fireweed, your transition. I hope that's okay, by the way.
Yeah, it's fine. She asked me first.
Yeah, figures. That lady is thorough and she loves you like crazy.
I know. So, yeah, you were probably the first person to know about it other than Allison.
I'm glad he trusted me. And it's great to finally get to know you in the flesh. You're pretty alright.
But you're not too bad yourself.
I try not to be. Especially around guys I'm trying to impress.
Whoa.
So I wasn't blowing smoke when I said you should move to Juneau with us.
I know.
I've got a community there. Could be yours too.
Fitting in. There's a concept.
You have no idea how life-saving a chosen family can be.
Yeah.
It pulled me out of the dark more times than I can count.
I hear you. Hey, can I ask you a question?
Of course. Shoot.
Why do you care so much if I move to Juneau?
Look, like I said, I want to get to know you.
Because I'm just that fascinating, huh?
Honestly, yeah. I think you might be one of a kind, Tyler Ronan.
You're swell too. Oh man. Oh, I don't know. Do I flirt with him? We're not looking for the same thing. You know what? We'll go for it. Tyler deserves a little bit of happiness, and Michael seems like an alright dude.
Well, golly gee, Michael. I think you're swell too. You're the cat's pajamas.
Shut up. I've got way better compliments than that. But I can't open with my best, right?
It's cool. So, I'll get more of those if I get to know you better?
For sure. If that's something you'd be interested in.
I might be. Yeah.
Oh, hey.
I've been standing at that counter for an hour waiting for you two dum-dums to come back. Are you guys ready to go?
Mm-hmm. I think we've done about as much damage as we can back here.
Yeah. Let's go.
Oh, I think that split was because Allison used to date Michael, if I remember that correctly.
Here we are.
Thanks for letting me hitch a ride over.
No problem. You sure we can't drive you back?
Nah, you're like stretching my legs. It isn't far. And anyway, can't put the wind in a bottle.
All right.
Tessa should be at her parents' grave, not far from the entrance. Look for a big crooked tree. You can't miss it.
Okay.
I'm gonna go check in with my uncle. Good luck. For real.
You look pretty spooked.
I've never been a big fan of cemeteries, especially after, you know.
I promise after this we can chill at the house. Cool?
Come on. Let's go.
Hey, graves are back that way.
Sorry, it was cool and it was shiny, I'm sorry.
So, did you ever come back? Better?
Much.
Why do people always feel like they have the whisper in cemeteries?
I don't know. Probably just a mirror neuron thing.
Oh, what?
Monkey see, monkey do.
Yeah. Anyway, have you been back here at all since the funeral?
No. I've never had a reason to. Thankfully.
Our mother made us come here all the time. It was so weird.
Mom, why do we always come here?
Does it bother you?
No. It's just weird because we don't know any of these people. I mean, except Eddie's mom.
It never hurts to say hello.
Because they're very lonely.
That's right, sweetie. And sometimes, even if you can't see them, they stay with you. In here. Always here.
Mom?
Always.
She loved us. A lot, but sometimes it was like loving us hurt her.
Do you think she was just really scared of losing us?
Maybe. Yeah. But I don't know. I mean, most parents are scared of losing their kids.
gonna see if we can find.
Well, here's the crooked tree, but no Tessa.
Let's check around for her parents' grave, just to make sure this is the right spot.
You think it's possible Michael remembered it wrong?
Well, I've done inventory with him before, so yes.
Guess again. Wait, is this the one we called the Big Crookedy?
The exact one.
Why didn't we call it Gnarls Branching? Total missed opportunity.
Because we weren't hip to basketball back then? Or CeeLo Green?
Damn. I remember it going all the way up to the clouds.
Everything does when you're...
When did Michael's uncle die?
Last year. It was really hard on him. He's still feeling it. Long time no see. Do you want some company?
Come on over. Make yourselves comfortable. So, how are you, holding up?
Everything's such a mess. I thought we'd almost be done packing by now. I'm so...
Is this a bad time?
With you? Never.
Don't mind me. I'm not really here.
Hey, I get to see your ugly mug almost every day. You're old news, lady.
You wound me. Deeply.
So, can I help you guys out somehow?
So what was your uncle like?
Oh boy. Where do I start? You know that one grumpy grandpa in all the sitcoms? The one that types like a T-Rex and never leaves his recliner?
I think I'm getting the picture.
Not yet, you aren't. As grumpy as he was, they didn't make him any sweeter than him. He's the kind of guy who accepted you for where you were at, even when he didn't approve.
Not many of those out there. You and your uncle were really close, huh?
Definitely. I could push his buttons without even trying. My family's old school Tlingit. Spent more time with my uncle than my dad. He was the first person to test out all my new recipes. Even before Allison.
Guess I should thank Uncle William for saving me from a muffin top.
I wouldn't be too sure about that, Allison.
Hey, not you two. No teaming up. That's not fair.
Ha! I've turned your brother against you.
Whatever. You can keep him.
So we might be having some trouble finding a particular grave?
You serious? Walk straight to the big tree, then look to your right. I swear, bats have better eyesight than you two.
Says the guy wearing glasses.
Yeah, but these are magnifying glasses. And they do infrared, so I see everything.
Oh, snap.
Hey, can I ask you something about this place?
Yeah, shoot.
What's the story behind the Tlingit Memorial?
May the memory of our dearly departed never be lost in the chaos of history.
That was Uncle William.
Lost in the chaos of history?
Well, let's say you wanted room for a school or a road and didn't give a shit about ethics. Easy, you just dug up our ancestors. That shit happened a lot.
God, assholes.
Absolutely did.
And I mean, it still happens, but not as much. We have the elders to thank for that.
I'll stop bugging you now.
Well, I'm here if you're ever curious.
Talk to you later.
You bet.
Alright, let's see if we can find this freaking grave. Now, I tried to go in here earlier, but I wasn't allowed to, so I'm gonna try.
Tyler?
Why can't I go in there?
Wait up. Michael said it would be close to the crooked tree.
Go to the tree and hang. He said hang a right, so I went to the crooked tree and I hung a right. Alright, let's just click all of
Ben.
them.
Short and simple. I like it.
Come on, there's only a handful left.
De Leon.
That's the one.
Don't tell me we missed her.
Seems like perhaps we did.
Hello, Mr. Eagle.
Kids. It's time.
Do we really have to go, Eddie?
You can hold my hand if you want.
I can walk fine on my own.
It'll be quick, okay? Then we'll get something to eat.
The day of the funeral. I barely remember.
That's probably for the best. I don't think either of us are exactly eager to relive what went on behind that gate.
So, I know I said we didn't have to visit her grave.
But it feels like the right thing to do.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, now I can open the gate. Right? Yes.
Do you remember where she is?
No. For what it's worth, I remember staring at the water during the funeral.
Allison, please.
I'm not going!
Allison, come back!
Yeah. Any hope that this would be easier than last time? Totally gone.
At least this time no one's sending me away.
I'm holding you to that. Afterwards, you and I had a moment over there by the totem, right? I wonder if we could see that.
Doesn't hurt to check.
I won't let them take you away. I'm gonna tell them the truth. You swore, Allison. I'm gonna be okay. Please, don't worry about me.
I know I'm supposed to get over this Brown thing, but I really wish you'd been able to come visit that much.
Yeah, me too, but... Look, I didn't make any promises that day. You did. Watch.
They all think you killed her. It's not fair. I'll be okay. You have to take care of yourself now.
See?
It's possible, but I don't think so.
Well, I know so. Thinking about it got me through the rest of the day.
I'll be back soon, alright? But I'm gonna come see... Promise. Chief Brown's gonna take care of you. We'll be okay. You'll see.
I'm sorry it took me so long to come back. I got so caught up in everything that...
You really don't have to explain. I understand what you were going through now.
Are you ever gonna let me finish my sentences?
Nope.
Maybe someday, but not today.
So I chose that because it made sense for Tyler's character. Tyler has shown us that he will do anything to protect his sister and uplift her and take care of her in that sort of way. And so it made more sense for Tyler to say that he would come visit Allison whenever he could, even though he didn't know what he was going to. He didn't know what he was going into, or that he would not be able to leave, really, until his sentencing was up. And then he transitioned and made it that much harder on the two of them. Well, not really harder, just complicated.
You think Snowball still lives in there?
Snowy owls only tend to live about 10 years.
Oh, rest in peace, Snowball.
Oh, it's sad.
This spot's familiar. I forgot how hard Marianne took it when Eddie's mom died.
Look, we were only 4. But, yeah. She lost one of her only friends. She was always saying how she never would have found a place in Delos Crossing without Carol.
You think her death kicked off Marianne's, you know?
It definitely didn't help, but no. It was years later.
Let's keep walking. I personally love graveyards. They're one of my favorite places in the world, which might sound kind of weird, but they're very peaceful. And they're very quiet. You know, and it's a place of remembrance and so much love.
This is it. Right?
Yeah. God, I think I need a second.
Don't worry.
I'm gonna have a look around, okay?
I'm gonna find it.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, all good.
This might take a while.
Oh, found it.
Allison.
Is that her?
What the hell was going on with you? What broke?
Why didn't you say anything? We were your goblins. You didn't have to do it all alone.
Tessa?
Kids, I wasn't expecting to see. What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
Feeling a little guilty, maybe?
When we pass on, our graves are all anyone has to remember us by. Letting hers just fall apart would be cruel. I'm not a cruel person.
Cruel enough to call social services on our mother.
I wanted to protect you. Marianne was getting worse all the time. I was afraid that if things kept going the way they were, then one day...
We were going to end up dead?
No, I won't do this again. I refuse to be held responsible for her choices.
Marianne was fine until you reported her.
Fine. She was getting by on handouts for years. There are only so many times you can show up high to a generous offer of employment. Assuming you show up at all. In the end, she isolated herself from everyone. She was alone and out of options.
She had us, until you threatened to have us taken away.
I couldn't let her drag you down with her. She had you stealing for God's sake. Your mother never wanted to be a part of this community. She always thought she was better than the rest of us. A spoiled little girl playing fairy princess in the woods. If she just settled down with someone instead of running around with married men, well, just ask Sam Kansky how much better that would have been for everyone.
Wait, what?
Oh God.
What happened between them?
I wasn't thinking. Please, just forget I said anything.
Tessa!
All I know is whatever went on, Laura left Sam over it. But I shouldn't have said anything about that. I promised I wouldn't. I'm sorry, kids.
Okay. I think I was wrong. I mean, he might have given her the gun earlier, but I think he might have given her something else too, in the form of He could have done better.
I get that Marianne wouldn't let you help her. But there had to be a better way to deal with it. Especially if she was having some kind of crisis.
Yes, you're right. There were other things I could have done. Better things. I know I've made mistakes. All I can do now is say that I'm sorry. If I could give you back your mother, I would. I don't deserve your forgiveness, especially yours, Tyler. But if there's a place for me in your lives, I'd like to be there.
I have to know something first. Are you good with who I am?
I've been thinking about that since you came home. I believe that my life is better for having lived it by God's word. But I also believe we don't always understand what he's saying to us. I pray for guidance, and seeing you standing here in front of me, such a strong and thoughtful young man, I think I have his answer.
That means a lot to me.
Wow.
Thank you.
Tessa, I know the last couple of days have been heated. I'm up for a fresh start if you are, but it's not really up to me. Tyler?
Are you really ready to forgive her?
I think she regrets what she did. But I totally understand if you don't want to see her anymore. It's your call.
I thought you couldn't stand her. What happened?
She did the only thing she thought she could. I can relate to that.
Alright, I'm done losing people.
I'm done losing people. And if we can't let people grow, then what the hell kind of chance do we have?
Thank you. Both of you. Kids, I never knew your mother's whole story, but it was obviously very painful. She always said you two were the only good luck she'd ever had. I'm going to try harder to forgive her. I hope you can as well. If you two are in town tomorrow, come by the cafe. Lunch is on me.
There gonna be coconut cake on the menu?
You know, I think there just might be. I'll see you two tomorrow then.
We'll be there. Come on.
So I chose that option because Tyler has done the most work out of anybody
something, huh?
Yeah,
in
it
this
was.
story.
I had pretty much given up on her, but I guess sometimes people change.
I know. I feel like a total ass right now.
I bet Tessa's thinking the same thing.
Yep. Things are gonna be real awkward my first day back in the office.
Oh, I'm sure you'll both manage to never talk about today.
Exactly. Awkward as hell.
But on top of that, Tessa is also doing the work. She even called him
You wanna
Tyler.
sit down for a bit?
Pelican. Right? No, a peacock. It's beautiful.
Not a bad view, right?
Yeah. I get now why they put cemeteries in nice spots. Takes a little bit of the sting off. Listen, I know this has been hard. I'm really grateful you saw it through with me. Fireweed was great, but there was no one really there for me like that, you know? You're the only one.
Hey, brothers and sisters, right?
But it's been way more brothers than sisters lately, which is why I'm trying to say thank you.
You really don't have to.
You saved my life, Allison.
Only for you to end up locked up in fireweed for the rest of your childhood.
Wait, are you still blaming yourself for that? Don't. It was my choice.
It's just... I stole your life, Tyler. And then I totally wasted it.
That's not true.
You're on your way to Denali. Michael's gonna be a famous chef, and what am I doing? Nothing.
You needed time to heal. You were grieving 2 losses. And dealing with the fact that you took the life of both of them. It honestly... I think Allison had the harsher stick of the 2, really. I mean, both of their situations sucked.
You were just dealing with what happened the way that you needed to, alright? As soon as we figure this shit out, we're gonna sell the house, and you're gonna go to Juneau. You're gonna kick ass.
You make it sound so easy.
No. We never had a shot at easy. But we always pull through, right?
Yeah. You're right. Hey. Wherever Ranger Tyler ends up next, he better come down from the hills to visit us city folk every now and then. You hear?
For sure. And anyway, that's not gonna be for a while. We've got time.
Oh yeah, of course. We do. So I guess we know the story now, huh? Marianne was done with Delos, and Delos was done with her. Maybe she was too proud, but she worked so hard for so long, and when she reached the end of her rope, no one was there to help her. Not even Tessa or Eddie. And when she heard social services was coming, she
gave up. But killed her kids? Really? I don't know. It still feels like there's something missing, right?
You're never gonna understand what was going through her mind. I'll bet even she didn't. It's probably always gonna feel that way.
I'm gonna fall asleep the second I hit the couch.
You'd better rally. We still have to do some cleaning before bed.
Do we have to?
Hey, whoever packs the most gets the big couch tonight.
Uh-oh.
Shit. Allison.
I'll get the fire extinguisher.
Mad Hunter.
Tyler, are you all right?
Allison, barn.
Stay there. I got it.
Now what could have possibly have been in that barn that so desperately needed to be destroyed? What sort of evidence?
What happened?
There was a guy. He smashed me in the face with the door.
What guy? What did he look like?
I'm not sure. I couldn't see straight, and he was all in black.
Why would someone try to burn down our barn?
There was something...
I don't know. But I'm going to find out. Hey, come check this out.
Is that a box under the barn?
Yeah, what the hell? I think this is where the fire started.
So he was trying to burn whatever's inside?
We should check it out. I'm gonna need to remove a few more planks to get to it.
Where could we possibly find a tool to do that?
Huh. These planks look newer than the rest.
That corner used to be all dirt for chickens. She was always saying how she was gonna make this place a real homestead. Little house on the tundra.
Oh, I need it.
I guess we know how he made the hole.
So...
Step back.
I'll be fine.
Why burn it down? Was that like a last-ditch effort of, oh shit, they're home, they caught me, I need to get rid of this fast? So you just did the one thing you thought was the best idea and hoped it was enough?
Well, I only know one person who'd bother to decorate a storage box like this.
Marianne. Let's open it.
3 digits. Any ideas?
Marianne was never really a numbers kind of person.
Maybe... Oh, it's this one. Look, the symbol right here.
That's it. Look, it's the same symbol.
I know.
The secret keeper.
We're so
Well,
smart.
let's see if we can find any numbers.
The goblins earned their voice. Once upon a time in the deep and ancient forest, the crafty goblin spied on the secret keeper as she made her rounds gathering up secrets that the animals of the forest had for sale. How, said the first goblin, does she get people's secrets? Do you suppose she peels open their heads? Let's find out, said the second. And so the goblins watched the secret keeper. They watched her until the stalwart mouse came to her, head hanging low. It was my fault. I chose the uneven trail. I can't bear to remember. The secret keeper nodded and gazed into stalwart moose's eyes. Though the goblins couldn't hear anything, they knew she was speaking to the moose, for the secret keeper spoke in people's minds with the gift of the voice. After a few minutes, the stalwart moose blinked. I feel lighter, said Moose. Did I just give you something? The secret keeper nodded, handing him a coin. The stalwart moose nodded and plodded along down the trail. He spied the goblins hiding in the woods and narrowed his eyes, for he knew the goblins were often up to mischief. The 2 goblins whistled innocently, and the moose was forced to carry on because they were not doing anything obviously bad. I need to know what the secret was, said one of the goblins. Let's go buy it. So the goblins approached the secret keeper before she could stow away Moose's secret. We want to buy Moose's secret. What do you have to trade? Asked the secret keeper, her voice filling their minds. The goblins produced a silver-handled hairbrush they had stolen from the princess, and the secret keeper nodded. And that is how the goblins came to know that Moose's mate had tumbled down a cliffside to her death. Aw. The secret keeper moved on. The first of the goblins said, I want to know more. So the goblins followed the secret keeper, hoping to find where she hid the secrets. They followed her to the peak of a nearby ridge and watched as she stowed the rest of the day's secrets high in a cloud. When she had gone, they climbed a high spruce tree that disappeared into the misty sky. They reached out and just managed to dip their hands into the clouds. Their heads were filled with memories, and they snatched their hands back out, as if they had just thrust them into boiling water. Tears poured down their cheeks. That was how the secret keeper found them, crying in the tree. You stole my secrets, seethed the secret keeper. Give them back. The crafty goblins stopped crying because they saw an opportunity. What will you give us in exchange? They asked. I will give you back the silver-handled hairbrush, offered the secret keeper. For so many secrets? Pshaw, you'll have to offer more than that. What if, said the secret keeper, I shared the gift of voice? The crafty goblins grew excited. That will do. So the secret keeper shared the gift of voice with the goblins, and immediately they found that they could hear one another's thoughts and feel each other's feelings. The crafty goblins gave back the secrets they had taken and ran back to the wooden house. There they found the princess preparing food. They tried to peer into her mind, but they found it was blank. They tried to speak to her using only their minds, but she could not hear them. It seemed the secret keeper was craftier than the crafty goblins, for she had only shared enough of her power to let the goblins use the gift of voice with each other and not with the whole forest. And that is how the goblins stole the gift of voice from the secret keeper. But why they could only use it on use it with each other? So 130. Okay, I figured it out. All right, I got it. So there's a number right here. You can't see that. So down here on the right-hand page, down in the lower left-hand corner, there is a 1. On the next page, on the first page, on the bottom is a 3, and on the next page, in the middle-ish towards the top, is a 0. So it is 1, 3, and 0.
Goblin somehow.
Yep, I got there. 1, 3, and 0.
That did it.
I'm so smart.
Guessing she didn't know how much of an ass he'd turn out to be.
Dear Mary Ann, I need to see you again. I know how that sounds, and I don't want you to think I chase after all the new girls in Delos Crossing. I've always taken my vows seriously, but something changed when I met you. When we're together, I feel like I'm doing 80 down the highway with my lights off, and I never want to stop. I know it isn't right, and we both have a lot to lose, but I need to be with you again. I hope you feel the same. Heart symbol. P.S. I bought you a little something for next time. I can't wait to see how it looks on you. Gross.
Fuck. That's rough. This guy tried to push Mary Ann to get an abortion, even though she wanted to keep us.
Mary Ann, I'm sorry you're in this situation. I know you feel you'd make a great mother, and I don't doubt you will someday. But right now we have to be sure we don't ruin 3 lives. My marriage hasn't been happy for some time, but she doesn't deserve this. But mostly I'm worried about you. People here talk, and I don't want you to have to go through that. I know money has been tight, but I'll do what I can to help you do the right thing. Just let me know how much you need. Gross. At this point, I don't think Sam was his name.
That's everything. What the hell?
So, Mary Ann hid a box under the barn. Box full of letters from our deadbeat dad.
And a decade later, some guy comes along, trashes the barn, and tries to destroy the box.
You thinking what I'm thinking?
Yep. That guy had an affair with Mary Ann, and he just tried to torch the evidence.
He must have heard we were clearing out the house. He was worried we'd find it.
You know, I can't shake the feeling I've seen him here before.
Because you are, remember? He's the Mad Hunter.
I haven't forgotten anything about that night.
I would have said the same thing, but something felt different. I need to see the rest.
But you know what happens down there.
That's the thing. I'm not sure I do.
All right, let's go.
Some kind of work boot. Maybe fishing boots? This is where I tripped.
The Mad Hunter.
Wait.
What?
There was someone here that night? In the woods?
No. It was just... I saw... Who the hell did I actually see? Damn. He ran straight for it. No stops, no turns. He was on a mission.
Who are you?
What? No. That was the Mad Hunter.
What? What are you talking about?
That night, I thought I saw the Mad Hunter in the woods, but I guess it was just some asshole. Some asshole who just fucking stood there and watched while our mother chased me with a shotgun.
Do you think it was the same guy?
Maybe. I mean, it had to be him, right? They were wearing the same fishing gear.
Yeah, unless everyone who wants to mess with us is coordinating outfits.
And wait, he was here once before, wasn't he? A few days before Marianne died?
Maybe?
Hold on. Do you feel that? Trail ends here.
It looks like he jumped into the gully.
Hey, are there footsteps on the other side?
Yeah, that must be where he climbed out.
Well, he's long gone.
Tyler, not there.
Our mother fought with someone on the dock, about us. We need to know if it was the same guy.
But what if it's not that memory? What if it's... I can't go through that again.
We have to take that chance.
But do we really? I mean, someone just tried to burn our barn down.
Yeah, and that means we've got to be close to something.
I'm not going on that dock.
Just one more time.
Just one more time, please.
There's always just one more. Every time it seems like we're done with this, something new pops up.
What if this is the only chance to figure out who our father is?
Then we go on living our lives without him, just like we always have.
Come on, we need to know the truth. For her.
What if I don't want to know the truth, huh? Did you ever consider that? No. You just push and push and...
You have to take responsibility for your part in Marianne's death.
What? How can you say that to me?
I didn't. But I did, right? Earlier, to Eddie. But I swear I didn't just say that to you.
So we can't even trust our own voices now?
God, I don't know. Allison.
I'll do it. Let's go.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Come on.
You can do it.
Ouch! Watch it! You're stepping on my foot! Can you hear what they're saying? Quiet. Don't want Mom to catch us out of bed.
We almost had it, though. That was us watching Marianne fight with that guy. Try to focus on him, all right? Don't think about anything else.
I'll try.
Let's try this again. Come on, Allison. You can do it. Remember the right thing.
So you're here to make sure I've been keeping my mouth shut? I don't owe you anything.
You've been a little all over the place lately.
All over the place? I've just been trying to survive. If you want to make sure I don't get desperate, you could help us out. Lend me some money.
What happened? Why did it stop?
I can't, Tyler.
But we were so damn close.
I'm sorry. But I'm done.
That's it? You're just giving up, just like that. You can't do this. We owe her.
Marianne is gone, Tyler. And nothing we do is gonna change that.
Don't go, please. You can't keep running from this alley, or it's only gonna get worse.
So you're here to make sure I've been keeping my mouth shut? I don't owe you anything.
Ouch! Watch it! You're stepping on my foot! Can you hear what they're saying? Quiet! We don't want Mom to catch us out of bed.
I don't get desperate. You could help us out. Lend me some money.
There's no money.
I've never asked you for anything, but right now they need you.
It's not gonna happen.
I've got everything I need to nail your ass in that barn.
And just what do you think happens after that?
Wait a second.
What do you mean?
Well, if those kids have a father, you really think there's a court out there that'll let you keep them?
No! You have no claim to my children. Get the hell off my property, now! If you ever come back here, I'm going to kill you!
Allison?
I'm going to kill you.
No.
I'm going to kill you. I'm going to kill you.
So that was the end of chapter 2. Just a few thoughts on the story so far. I kind of had the feeling that Marianne had been reported to CPS, Child Protective Services. She was trying, she was like any mother trying, and she obviously struggled with addiction. Because she was struggling so hard with her family, it's one hand feeds the other. She was looking for a way to drown the pain and suffering that she was feeling, and so she turned to alcoholism to help cover that, which also didn't help with the work situation or getting money to help support her family. And it is a horrible, terrible, vicious cycle that happens to a lot of people because they think, I'll just have one. What could hurt? And we did learn, or at least we hoped to have learned, that Marianne was looking into understanding Tyler, a little bit, even though Tessa was in her ear saying it's unhealthy, it's a mental illness, blah, blah, blah. But we all know that it isn't, because of how comfortable and happy Tyler is being Tyler. He really fits into his shoes, and that's who he was always meant to be. But Marianne was going to do the unthinkable. And in order to do that, she got drunk, which we learned from her toxicology report. I have a theory on who their dad is, but it could be somebody that we haven't met yet. But it is definitely somebody who is very influential within the community, or at least was. And I wonder if they have been foreshadowed previously. You know, maybe it has to do with the whole election season that's going on right now. Because I thought it was maybe Tessa's husband, but I don't think he was married prior to Tessa, so apparently it's somebody else. And I originally thought that it was Sam, but maybe Sam just felt responsible for Marianne and her kids, you know, because his own marriage didn't work out very well, and so he was hoping to have something to take care of, you know? It is very apparent that Marianne loved her children, even though, you know, she could have done better with them. Gosh, this is so hard. I don't know how to feel about it, honestly. I don't know. It seems to me that Tyler is coming around on Marianne and saying, you know, we need to do this for her. We need to find this out for her. You know, like he has already forgiven their mother, but Allison doesn't seem that way at all. Allison still seems to blame her for a lot of her problems and the pain and suffering that she went through as a child. And that, you know, that's fair. That's valid. Both feelings are valid, you know? Man, I'm really looking forward to chapter 3 to see the conclusion of this story. So far it's been very good, and if you've made it this far and you've listened to me rant and talk about this stuff, then thank you so much for the time that you have put into my videos, that time you've put into me, really. And I want to say thank you for your continued support and just being wonderful, amazing people. And don't forget that you guys are amazing, and while this is just a hobby for me, I do this for you. You know, I do this because I enjoy doing it, and it seems some people enjoy watching it. So if you do, leave me a like down below. It's the easiest, quickest way to let me know that you like what I'm doing and that you support my work, and I will see you all very soon.
There's something else. Look at this. What do you think? Should we give it a shot?
I think the crafty goblins have one more hatch to sneak through.
Let's go.